think this really was one of the greatest years in the history of the league, certainly in the modern era, since we won national championships back in the 60s. Wichita State's advancement to the Final Four clearly brings a lot of money, a lot of revenue to the conference, about $11 million just from those wins and the games played by our other member in the NCAA tournament. But I think more than that, it creates a whole level of awareness of the Valley. For Wichita State, I'm sure their admissions will increase, their annual giving will increase, the stature of the university, right or wrong, probably elevates significantly just from the exposure that they got in the classway in which Greg Marshall and his Shockers went through the NCAA tournament field, beating #1 Gonzaga in Salt Lake City, taking out Ohio State in LA, Los Angeles at the Staples Center. And you know, I think their performance in the Final Four against Louisville was one that either team could have won. A couple of calls, a couple of possessions late in the game. Wichita State could have been playing for a national championship. So for me, it was probably the high point of my 37 years in college athletics. I think peripherally, all of the institutions in the Missouri Valley benefit tremendously from this. Just from the association, we have to do all that we can in the conference office and among our administrative group to capitalize on the success, not only that they had, but that all of our teams had. A team that didn't even make the NIT, certainly that made the NIT rather, beat Mississippi and Miami in a preseason MTE at the Diamond Head Classic. Indiana State beat those teams, and I think more than anything, I think this was a year in which our programs, several, not only Wichita State, emerged and excelled. Well, I think starting with that, the pedigree of the new coaches, the 3 new coaches who are coming into the league is tremendous. You know, you look at where they played college basketball, the Cheryl Swoops, the newcomer at Loyola, first-time head coach, was a WNBA star, one of the great all-time female basketball players in the United States. And I think it's been a discernible improvement in talent, I think, if you look at our league and watch the tournament each year, and to have 2 teams emerge from that tournament, get into the NCAA tournament, even gaining a victory in the first round, says an awful lot about women's basketball in the league. I think it's on the rise and will continue to rise with the great talent we have in coaches coming into the league. Well, I think, you know, we didn't know until the week of our women's tournament that Creighton was going to resign the membership as of this June 30th. So a huge amount of credit goes to our staff for what they did to prepare, the research they did, the strategic planning they laid in front of our President's Council. The President's Council actually made the decision to extend an invitation to Loyola, and as they make all membership decisions, and certainly a lot of credit goes to the leadership of our league. David Maxwell, the chair of our President's Council at Drake, and the other presidents really dug in. For example, John Bardo, the relatively new president at Wichita State, during the week in which his team had qualified for the Final Four, took it upon himself to visit 2 campuses. He thought that decision was so important that he took 2 days out of his Final Four week, in essence, to go on the road and to look at those institutions. So a lot of credit, again, goes to the leadership of our league. I think what really swung in favor of Loyola, we had great options. That was not the only option that would have been a good selection for the 10th member of the league. I think the leadership at Loyola, the commitment that they had made to upgrading their facility, they spent hundreds of millions of dollars on their campus, on renovation of the Gentile Arena, and the construction of the Norville Intercollegiate Athletics Center that connects to that. They have shown a detailed plan for increasing their budget over the next couple of years by $2 million total over the next 4 years. And you look at the potential of a team in the Chicago marketplace, a school. We have an awful lot of alumni from all 9 of our institutions and Loyola now in the Chicago market, and that really does open some doors to corporate Chicago and certainly to recruitment of students out of the Chicago marketplace.